Hi everyone, welcome back to another Monday's makeover. And today I'm using my very good friend's crazy beautiful daughter as my model. Going to start off by cleaning her face with some witch hazel and then applying some moisturizer on with a stippling brush all over her face until that's all absorbed in. Then I'm jumping into her eyebrows with the Anastasia dip brow, and I'm just gonna add that on. I'm gonna start off on the bottom and then just keep on filling it in a little bit by little bit, like you see here. But anyway, I do like to do the eyebrows now on the natural side, and I just clean it up with concealer when I'm done, and I just clean it up on the bottom. I don't really do the top and the bottom, and I just drag that concealer down as a eyeshadow base. So I originally used the concealer as a base, but I noticed it was giving me a little bit of a problem when I did the one eye, so I switched to the MAC's paint pot, and I added that as a base first. I'm taking this orange color and packing that on her crease with a Morphe 433 brush, and I'm just concentrating on leaving this color right in the crease and then later on blending that out. So after packing that orange color, I'm going to take this yellow color and use that to blend out the edges of the orange color I just added to her crease. To deepen up her crease a little bit, I'm choosing this like dark light brickish orange, and I'm adding that into her crease using a Morphe 433 and then going back in with that yellow and blending out the edges. To deepen up her crease, I am taking this dark plum color with a Morphe 506 brush and just deepening up that crease color so I could cut it later on. So because I felt like I lost a little bit of that orange color, I went back in with that darker orange color and of Morphe 433 and blending out the edges where I put the dark plum color. And just went back in with that dark plum color again, because sometimes you do lose the colors in between blending. And then instead of going in with a fluffy brush to blend out, I just went in with a tiny detailed brush just to blend out that slight edge I had up there. So now I'm cutting the crease. I'm taking some concealer and the same technique I use on myself. I put it on my lid, make her look up to see where the lid touches the crease so I can know where to start the cut crease. And I'm actually using a paintbrush, like a real thin one. It looks like an eyeliner brush. And I lined the crease right along where that line ended up. And then just going down and bringing the concealer down onto her lids. And I felt like that way was so much easier for me. I'm taking this yellow color and applying that on her lid with a flat brush. This color is like a yellow, but it has like a shimmer to it, so it's perfect as a base for the glitter. To blend out the outer V, I just took that plum color again with the 506 brush and just blended out that edge where the lid color and the outer V color is. Then I took a eyeliner brush with that same purple plum color and outlined where the crease was just to give it a little bit more definition, and then blended that out with the orange color. So now for my favorite part, I am using this yellow glitter that has sort of like a shift to it. I don't know, it's like hard to explain, but on camera it does look good, but in person, oh my god, it looks so much better. So I'm going to apply that with some NYX glitter glue and then taking a fluffy brush and the glitter and tapping the glitter right on top of that glue. So I went in and did her inner corner highlight with a shimmery pale gold color, and then I applied the gel liner onto her top lash line, her waterline, and her tight line, but I did not wing the liner. I'm going to add some of the dark plum color right on top of that black gel liner with a smudge brush. So I'm going to take that dark plum color that I used in the crease, in the outer V, and with a like a thin smudge brush, and adding that right on top of the gel liner. But I'm sort of smudging it out, but not too much because I don't want it to overpower the lid color. I added some individuals because she was missing a few spaces from her lash extensions, and just took off her glitter with the tape. Then I went in and cleaned up her under eye area with a wipe. I applied a base onto her skin using the stippling brush again, and then just made sure everything was nice and blended in. I waited a little bit before I went in with the foundation, even though it doesn't look like on the video. And for foundation, I mixed two different kinds of foundation. I used the L'Oreal Pro Glow and the Pro Matte foundation for her skin. First, I applied that with a brush just to spread it out all over evenly, and then blended that out with a sponge. Remember, when blending foundation onto the forehead, you have to make sure you do not get it on the eyebrows. You could actually use a smaller brush if you're not comfortable using a bigger brush to blend around the eyebrow area so you're not messing up the eyebrows. So I'm going in with these two concealers and applying that under her eyes. But I used a little bit too much. You know, us makeup artists still make mistakes. And it did crease a little bit later on, but that's okay. I learned from my mistakes. So I'm just going to blend this out with a brush and a sponge until everything is nice and blended into her skin and her foundation. And I just lightly set that with the RCMA No Color Powder. And I just use that all over her skin. So she was definitely feeling herself in this video. For the lower lash line, I just used the dark plum color, and then I blended that out with a pencil brush and the orange color, just so it could look a little bit more smoked out. I contoured with the Anastasia contour palette as usual, and I went in with like 3 colors, I think, but I blended that out with like a small tapered blending brush, and just added that to her cheekbones and her forehead and a little bit along her jawline and stuff. I don't really contour when I don't need to contour. For blush, I'm using one of these Le Femme blushes with a blush brush and just adding a little bit of that on her cheeks. I'm taking the hyper rear. I can't say that damn word. I said it like 5 times and I could not freaking say it. But anyway, you get the gist. I'm taking that highlighter and putting that on her cheekbones. And as you can see, it's like such a pretty color. I love this palette so much. I also put it on her cupid's bow, her nose, and her forehead as well. And of course, she is feeling herself because, you know, after us girls put on that highlighter, we turn to the side, boom, look at that. After I have like the blush, contour, and highlight on, I usually take a brush and just like blend everything together. That way there's no harsh lines in between like the blush and the highlighter color. So there I go, blending out the concealer underneath her eyes, the creases, because I put too that much. I'm taking the MAC Fix Plus and just spraying that all over her face just to get rid of that powdery look. Isn't she so cute? Oh my god, I love doing her makeup so much. But anyway, I lined her lips with some nude lip liner. I think I used the Cork MAC by MAC. And I filled in her lips with that a little bit. And then I applied some Wet n Wild's liquid lipstick. It's like this peach one onto her lips. And blending that out. And that made like a really good nude for her skin tone. So that would complete this look. I love the way this came out, and just her being her made it so much better. Look at her just feeling herself. So thanks for watching. I see you guys on my next video.